Well, guys, there could be some horses being blown up in this week's
Challenge.
Have a cookie?
James, what is our challenge for this week?
Our challenge for this week is a little, play in your head. I've assigned you each a star, which now that we are using video, you can see that I'm lying. You have all been sheriffed or deputized or whatever, and you are in control of this town, Rock Ridge. And you've got brigands, you've got marauders, you've got raiders coming in. They're going to come in, they're going to rape your cattle, they're going to beat your women. It's going to be horrible. So you've got 3 hours to prepare for this attack. You have the townspeople and you have the railroad workers who are nearby. Wow, how are you going to save this town?
Well, one thing they had abundance of in the Wild West was horses.
Uh-huh.
So here's the plan. I have 3 hours.
You don't like horses.
I actually used to take horse riding lessons. Maybe this is like some traumatic
And
memory
then you realize Power
that's
Rangers
coming
don't ride
back.
horses.
My God, I'm bow-legged. Those horses are going down.
But all right, so we're not going to do any of this fake town stuff. We're gonna set up. We're in our real town. We're going to wait for them to come in. We are going to set up all the town's horses in a perimeter around the town. Here come the cowboys, and they're riding down. Da 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 da. Gonzo, Mongo. I'd be in the town. I'd be in the town like, all right, Gonzo, go, and
he just does nothing because he's like, there's no Muppets here.
You must be talking to somebody else. You must be talking to that blue guy.
As soon as the cowboys' horses are upon ours, Mongo punches the horse, just the closest horse, and it falls over. And then the other horses panic, and in a combination of panic and domino effect, all of our town's horses fall over. But the cowboys' horses are mixed in with our horses, so they're in the confusion, and also because of like the herd mentality, they're falling over. I'm gonna fall over, so they all start falling over, and the cowboys are falling off, and then that's when. That's when our townspeople move in with their pitchforks and their torches. And I say torches because specifically then we can have a literal blazing saddle. And like just one of the cowboys can be like, ah, and he's on fire. And then the rest of the horses catch on fire. And the cowboys are burnt to a crisp. No more problem. No more railroad. Unfortunately, we've lost all of our horses, but the town is saved. And we have at least one car in this town.
You put your townspeople and your townspeople's horses in so much harm's way that it's not even funny. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save every single soul that is on my side.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
They build a railroad away from their town to safety, but not it goes all the way to Northern California, so they are just super out of Hollywood, okay? Because we know this movie takes place in Hollywood. The movie showed us.
Right.
So what we're going to do is they're going to bait the cowboys into their town, and then they're just going to want to rape all the cows, but all the cows, all the horses, all the townspeople, all the railroad builders are going to hop on this train that they just built, and they're going to scoot on out of there. They're going to just escape this town, and you're going to be left with Rock Ridge and the bad guys. Well, that's where the Waco Kid and our sheriff are at Grauman's Chinese Theater watching this movie. And what they're going to do is they're going to go up to that movie booth. They're going to take that guy's film reel away, and they're going to destroy the film reel and the town of Rockport with it, or Rock Ridge with it, and everything will just not exist anymore. And they're going to wipe those cowboys off the face of the earth. They're going to take their identities. They are going to take their
any memory of them is just erased,
gone.
Wow.
And the best part, every single good guy safe. Their cows unraped. Their horses on fire.
All right, so Ryan, what's your plan?
All right, guys, here's my 14-pronged plan.
I like that you're cracking your fingers out.
Some multi-headed beast.
No. Forget 13 of the prongs. One prong of the plan to save Rock Ridge.
Is that even a prong?
We went from a hydra to a dog.
It's more of a spear.
Okay.
You take the town of Rock Ridge and you sink it in quicksand. You the buildings, the horses, the cattle, all the people, we all sink down together. And we lie there and wait for days, maybe centuries. And sure, they'll build their railroad, and they'll build their highways someday, but we'll just be waiting and developing our alien technology.
Of course, how did you put the quicksand there?
Yeah, and then until the day we are ready, and we will spring out of the ground and decimate human society as we know it.
Holy
And
crap!
they'll
Are they the apocalypse?
They're the horsemen of the
people
apocalypse.
will think that the apocalypse is upon them, and they'll say, first they'll think it was aliens, but then they're like, no, they've been here the entire time.
It would be like a legendary myth, the long lost town of Rockridge.
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter and I clicked the link. So there was this documentary about how quicksand has left cinema in modern times, but back in the day it was a very popular device.
Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're quoting something that's like 21 years old or.
And I'm watching this documentary. Apparently there's like quicksand erotica. Like that's a
What?
fetish.
What?
Like that's a fetish. And then,
Get out of
like
town.
like the documentary went on to be like some directors are trying to revive the art form in the very underground form of quicksand erotica.
Hold on. Don't you want your porn to last as long as possible? You don't want something where there's like a time limit and you're sinking and you have to finish before.
I don't know, man.
Is that what it is? Like, oh, I gotta finish before I sink all the way.
I jumped
Well,
ship
I mean,
when I got to that point.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it's suffocation.
No breathing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm into it.
Or is it just? Or is it just?
James tweeted the link, guys.
Or is it just for the pun of someone's going down on you? If one person stand at the edge of the quicksand, the other person just gradually makes their way down.
James tweeted the link, and he's like, we got to bring it back, guys.
Bring back the quicksand. Michael, yours was the idea where everybody
delete
leaves.
them from existence.
Everybody leaves and you just delete them. Okay.
Not
I like
a
that idea.
single
I like that
casualty.
idea in theory.
Uh-huh.
But everybody from Rock Ridge that are homeless now, they're destitute. They're going to North California, and what are they going to do? Not everybody's going to want to leave. You think that guy, that crazy guy, is going to want to
drunk?
leave the town?
Oh,
I
he
don't
was
think
born
so.
there and he's going to die
gonna,
there.
I'm going to die here.
I think their safety is more important, James.
So I'm going to give you 3 points for that. Ryan, yours was the most feasible.
Wow. I did not expect that one.
I mean, building an underground facility in quicksand, that is ingenious. But I don't think we're going to have the funding to make something like that. I think that's something that's just not going to be viable for the poor townspeople.
These movie studios these days only want to fund their big
I understand they don't want to
blockbusters.
take any risks. So I'm going to give you also 3 points. And Steven, while your plan would have completely decimated
I'd like to
all
point out
transport for these people.
horses are a renewable resource. I did not say ponies.
True.
So there's a future wave coming in.
And the smell would have just been like make your eyes water. I think that your plan, as far as a military tactician would say, the best.
yes.
Um,
I'd also like to point out I was thinking about food.
And
horses
plus,
are edible.
The way you described it, they fell into a ring of fire. I love Johnny Cash. So
Went down, down, down.
Down,
as
down.
the flames went higher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the only casualties were, of course, horses. Which, I mean, who needs them? But I think that your plan was the best. I'm going to give you 5 points. And I believe that makes you the winner of this week.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Go me.
Okay.
So next week we're going to watch Captain Phillips. Give it a watch. Before I give you a question.
Steven, look at me. Look at
Okay.
me.
Yeah. All right.
I'm the captain now.
I don't get it.
You will next week. All right. So let me, before I bring up a question for your homework, let me answer or read one of your answers. For last
James
week.
had a question in relation to this movie. He wanted to know, you listeners, what your favorite dirty joke was.
What's your saltiest joke? I was looking for an S word, but it didn't come to me.
Slammer.
What's your salty? That just sounds gross.
Salty
All right.
Slammer.
So we were looking for dirty jokes, and I would like to thank you, Joshua Mulford, for writing on our Facebook page your dirty joke, which is as follows. Dear McDonald's, thank you for not serving hot dogs. I don't think I could order a supersized McWiener with a straight face. I'm sure I really, sometimes McDonald's like serve different things in different parts of the world. There's like one that serves a pizza. I really, there must be a
I bet there
McWiener
is.
somewhere.
They have a.
And someone has to put up
They have a
with that.
McFrankfurt.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very
That
much
was
for writing
fantastic,
in.
Yeah.
And for next week, I'm going to say, recently Tom Hanks did an epic 8-minute run through of all of his movies on one of the late night shows. So I want to know, what is your favorite Tom Hanks movie of his entire career? So write that. You can tweet at us at FUAR Podcast.
Splash.
If you're watching this on YouTube, write it in the comments, or you can email. What's the email, Ryan?
FUARock@gmail.com.
Awesome.
You start, James.
What?
Thanks for watching that challenge. I say thank you because I won. I got the pick next week. Don't you make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. We're watching Captain Phillips. Yeah.
That's true.
If you like the challenge, we got the link to the entire podcast that was lifted from in the description below. So click that and you can listen to all of our From Under a Rock goodness.
Thank you for watching our challenge.
Like and be sure to like.
I'm not gonna step on your lines. Just you did your thing. It was good.
Okay.
You're cute.
Leave a comment on what your plan would be to save the town of Rockwell.
That one. Rock Ridge.
Nope. Save Rockwell. Leave a comment below.
Sam Rockwell.
How would
He
you save
needs help.
Sam Rockwell? Leave a comment
Needs a
below.
lot of help, you guys. That's it.
What are you doing here? Go home.
I'm pooping
Leave.
into this trash can.
It is in the proper placement, actually.
I'm scared. This is not ending.
If you're still watching this tag
I
out,
told it to end.
like wow, thank you.
Stop.
Can we cut the audio where I mentioned pooping?